Hello Wastelanders, welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Horizon. Wanderer here, and today hopefully we're going to be doing some settlement building. Now before I start this episode, I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Princefire, a viewer who let me know that I could customize my UI. So I have removed everything except for my needs indicators in the bottom right, because those are kind of important, although I may get rid of those too, to be honest, because I want a really immersive playthrough. So I don't even have a dot. That's actually gone too, so at least while I'm... Oh god, I'm naked. Whoops. Let's fix that, shall we? That's kind of important, to not be naked. That's much better. Alright, so today I'd like to try out the Sim Settlement mod, and I think I may be using this mod for most of my settlement building needs in this playthrough. So, first things first here. Now, I am going to build my kind of personal building over here, and we're still going to have the dock and everything over here. I still want to build that because it's just cool. I just like it. I just like it. But I am going to be doing a lot of stuff with the Sim Settlement mod. So first things first, to actually do Sim Settlement mods, you have to get the City Manager tape and a whole bunch of these ASAM module things. So I'm going to go ahead and let me see. Hold on. First I got to find out where it is. So that would be help, City Manager, and 4, right? Yeah, there we go. City Manager holotape. So if you have the mod installed, you can type it in, and that will bring up City Manager holotape, or that'll tell you what the code is for it. Then you go player, add item. 0900544A, and there we go, we've got it. So now we go into our inventory here, and under, I believe it's miscellaneous. Yes, right there it is. Go ahead and pop that holotape in here, and we'll hit OK. Okay, and so now we can start building our stuff. I'm going to leave everything default here. Just going to leave it as it is. If I find it to be unimmersive, then we will try and change stuff later on, but I think it should be fine as is. So let's also do then help ASAM 4. And let's see, so there's we want the ASAM sensor 2077 model. Okay, so let's do player add item 0900 5467. You know, we're gonna need more than that actually. Let's do 50 of them just to get out of the way. Okay, so now we've got our ASAM sensors. There we go. So these are just items that let you actually build the plots or whatever. So let's see here. So now we've got in the special tab here, we've got these different plots we can build. So I'm gonna start out with, I think, agricultural stuff here. And I'll just start out planting some stuff right beside. Now it is kind of weird here at Sanctuary because it's so hilly, so it's kind of a bit off. But try starting like right here, and it should be okay. And yes, you can kind of snap them together like this. We'll see. That's good enough for now. And then we're also going to build. Oops, we're going to build some. Probably just some residential plots. So we've got just a standard residential plot. We'll do one of these. Actually, let's do it like this, because you wouldn't want the front of it to be like going out into the weeds there, right? That wouldn't make much sense. Okay, there we go. So we should have 4 little residential settlements there going up. We're gonna need more than that, of course. So let's go ahead and do a couple more. Let's try some raised platform residential plots here. Just kind of do these in front of the houses. And we'll do a couple more over here. Let's do concrete here. I don't have a whole lot of concrete, so we'll kind of skimp on this. We're not going to do too much, but we can do a couple. Let me do it like this, though. Not sure about some of these snapping points, but okay, good enough for now. As you can see, it's already started to kind of be built here. but we do need to get some electricity over here. So I am going to go ahead and build a couple of big old power pylons here. So let's see, we'll have it going from over here. Alright, one more. We got to wire all these residential ones up together, or else I don't know if they just don't work, or I'm not sure, but you do want them wired up. So now we should have plenty of beds and stuff to start out with here, so that should be fine. As for our main building here, in case you have not noticed, I have not been posting videos for the last week or two, and I just wanted to address this really quickly. The reason for that is because basically my soul has been kind of swallowed by Diablo 3. If you didn't know, I am a big... Oh, nice, I got taxes. I am a big fan of Diablo 3 and Blizzard games in general, and I ended up playing this season, which I did not really expect. I wasn't planning on playing this season, but it just sort of happened, and because of that, I have not had any time for Fallout lately. And to be honest, I kind of need a break from Fallout 4. Now, I considered doing some live streaming because, you know, Diablo 3 is not really a game that you can make videos like this. It doesn't lend itself well to highly edited content like I'm normally doing. But I kind of thought that my viewer base would not really care to watch that. I didn't want to turn people off of my content because I was doing something so different than I normally would do. So if you would like to see me do something like that, I'm more than willing to stream that stuff, but I don't know how entertaining I could be while playing Diablo 3. Anyway, that's where I've been. That's what's been going on with me. So I hope you're all doing well. This is a really rainy day, and so I'm actually recording this portion of the video a bit further along than what I did do the rest of it, because the reason being, I had some background noise when I built this building here, and it did not go very well. It sounded pretty terrible, actually. So, anyway, what I wanted to do here is build up kind of my personal little building here. I'm using the, of course, a Sim Settlements mod for the rest of the stuff. You can see some of those structures in the background there. Those are kind of under construction right now, but for the main building here, I want to do something for myself. So, let's go here. So what I'm going to do is, I've already got my initial foundation placed here, okay? I actually already built this once, and I'm going to rebuild it again because, like I said, I had so much background noise in that portion of the video. You can blame my neighbors. They're doing construction on that day, so you could hear all kinds of saws and hammering, and it was really bad, trust me. So I have my little foundation here, and we're going to put another layer on top of that. I just wanted to show you how you do that. How you line them up is drop a shack stairwell here, and then you drop a regular floor, a shack floor, on top of that. You get rid of your shack stairwell, look straight down, and this might snap to something else, but hopefully it doesn't, and then select it while you're on top of it and go straight down, and it'll be lined up. It is lined up absolutely perfectly with everything else here. So and you can go ahead and just snap stuff in. Whoops. And everything should be lined up just right. Should be good to go. So that is how I did that. So now we have... You know what, I didn't actually want this back area. We're actually going to leave that. We're going to have a kind of a back porch back here. So the reason that you do this is so that you can have walls, and actually if you do it like this, you can even have interior walls. You just pop out your shack floor, like you just pop this up and then like insert your wall here, and then you can put your floor back in over here. And then you've got your floor back as well as having interior walls. So what we're going to do here is a kind of a basic structure. On the front, I would like to have, I think, kind of a raised floor structure here, and have like kind of a little porch here maybe. That might be kind of nice. So let's see. Actually, before I do that, I should probably put down my door here. So I'm going with the barn set for the walls and the roof and everything. I'm a big fan of that set for all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that, and then for the rest of the walls, let's go ahead and let's get our secondary door back here as well. We're going to have a door. Let's get our doorway here. Could do it over here. I think I like it better over here, though. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get some walls in then. For the walls, I guess... how do I want to do this? I had a bunch of windowed walls in before, and I'm not sure if I like it like that. To be honest, maybe just like a couple of windows is all we need. Oh, and we got one backwards. Come on, wall. See, you'll end up getting this sometimes. So what you do is you just pop your floor out there, and go back to our regular wall here, and then we'll go back and grab our floor again. You gotta play like kind of musical chairs with Fallout 4 buildings sometimes to get them to work the way that you want them to. And I'm sure anybody that's done any building in Fallout 4 is gonna know that as well. It's kind of how it works. So before, tell you what, I am gonna have this be raised as well, and it's because I ran into an issue earlier on. If I can, at least, I'm gonna do this. I ran into an issue where the posts I was using as like decorations around the outside here did not line up with the roof I put on out here. This is going to be kind of a porch area out here, and I'm actually going to have all of my various workbenches and stuff back there. So let me go ahead and grab those, and we'll toss those back there. Okay, so there's our workbenches. I'm going to have the stove actually be on the inside because it's a stove, right? You wouldn't have a stove on the outside. And I can build this nice cooking stove, and I guess we'll do it over here is fine. And the area back here will be our bedroom. So I may even, let's put in a wall here between the kitchen area and the bedroom area. You could just have it be all one area, but let's have a separator because a real house would, right? And it's fun. It's fun to have these interior walls and stuff. I don't know, it just adds immersion and realism to some extent anyway. I wish there were interior walls that looked like this on both sides. I don't think that Bethesda really thought about that whenever they were doing this stuff, whenever they were, you know, creating all these tile sets or whatever. But oh well, small nitpick. Okay, so there we go. You can see I just popped those right back into place, and now we've got our interior walls here. So there we go. There is our interior and our exterior pretty much done. Got all of our workbenches ready, and we've got our front porch here. Now, the front porch obviously needs to be supported by something because it doesn't look right if it's just sitting there like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop in some of these posts, and the way that I think I will do this is maybe every other place we can snap it in here. Like, not every single one, but like every other one. That might look... wait, what the heck just happened here? So let me snap all the way in there. I didn't want that. Does not have to be super elaborate. If you get too many of these posts in here, it looks kind of weird. Honestly, I wish you could put them on the corners, but you actually can't. So I'm using the small one so that I can take these other small ones off here, the lower half, and I can actually snap in the longer posts here. And that will give us, you know, our posts going down in the ground. Because you don't want to have any hanging posts there or anything. You want it to go all the way down in the ground. That looks okay. Alright, so there's the front porch done. Let's go and do the back porch here. And we'll do this in a similar fashion. You want to make sure you place your parts back here first, because if you don't, you're going to end up with you're going to have a bad time, basically. It's not going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going every other one here. I think we'll skip that one right there. We'll have, yeah, it's fine. We don't have to have that one. And now what you can do, if I had, for example, let's say I put a half wall up here, something like that. I could then, I think, attach something like, you could do something like this, I think. Maybe. Doing this kind of stuff, you always just kind of have to think around the problem. Alright, so I want that, and I want a roof, like this. I could do an upper level too. Maybe we'll just do an upper level. I didn't have an upper level planned originally, and I don't know what I'll do with it, but hey, you know, it could work out quite nicely. So it's funny because I ended up doing another level on the roof just because I want this damn, or a second level on this building just because I want this damn slanted roof here. Oh, that does cause another problem, doesn't it? With the edge here. Maybe we'll take this off. We're not going to be going around over here very much, so I guess I'm okay with it because I'm not going to see it. That's my theory there. So then we need an outhouse back here too, don't we? We definitely need an outhouse. That is non-negotiable. Let's put it like right over here. It's right off the stairs here. Have a little shitter house there. Because it's immersive, you know, there's no plumbing. You gotta have somewhere to go. So there it is. It's right in the back over here. Alright, that works for me. Now, guys, it's getting dark already. Gotta get this finished in decent time here. So let's look. What are my options here? So I can do in between each of these. And I think I like that. I think that's going to be... You know what? That looks pretty good. Now I realize there's no post here, which is kind of weird looking, but I think overall that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, how that turned out. Tell you what, can I put in a wall over here? One of the I don't know what it's called, but one of these triangular walls like this. Can I do this? That would, nope, other way. Yes. Okay. That works. That's great. That's what we're going with. It'll look really great once we have the rest of everything put on there. So that looks pretty damn good. And we'll do the same thing over here. That that gives it a bit more, I don't know, it looks a bit more realistic, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what we're going with. I am 100% okay with that, and then our post comes right up to it. It looks fine. I don't know why it bothers me there's no post in the corner here, but structurally, like, this is sound. Like, this would work, right? This would be fine. Got plenty of supports and stuff in here. And in fact, since we're doing an upper floor here, we can do an upper floor over here too. I think I'll be a lot happier with this on the whole. Just like that. Just go ahead and toss it in. Those will be placeholders for now. I probably will do something else with them in the future, but we'll see. So we're gonna have a front porch and a back porch. It's gonna be cool. I think I'm gonna like this. So we need to do a wall here just to get our roof started. Okay, then we'll get rid of our wall. I'll put the rest of our roofs in there, and then we'll put in our little triangular pieces. Okay, and one over here. Alright, and then we're going to go every other of these. Right, so just every other one. Doesn't work perfectly, but I think it works well enough. And I could even have some more posts in the bottom down there, but you know what, I think it's fine. This is okay. I'm alright with this. So let's get in our other windowed walls here. And it's going to be kind of weird to have more windows like that, but there's nowhere else I can put windows in, so no, not that way. This way. got some lighting that I installed earlier, so it's, at least we can build by night here, and it's not too bad. Okay, I'm quite okay with that so far. So let's just pop in an upper floor up here. So you want the boards to be going that way. And to get to the upper floor, I guess we'll have to do it back here in the bedroom. Barn staircase here, and for that, so here's a problem. I could do some kind of fancy, like one of these deals, like put in a small floor here. If I'm gonna do that though, I should put it in the corner. Right, I should put it over here. Yeah, let's do it like that. That'll be okay. It's the issue you run into with trying to build in a 2x2 space. Like there's not enough room for stairs, but that's okay. That actually is kind of cool. It adds some character to it. So it's kind of like this upper loft area up here, which is kind of neat. And of course, then if we're going to do that, we need some supports for it. So let's put in some posts to support that. That looks fine. Yeah, that's, you know what? I think I may actually like that more than just regular stairs. That's actually really cool. That adds some kind of cool character to it. So let's, you know, happy little accident, right? Bob Ross was with us on that one. And we'll do that. And hope some of these are the wrong way. Alright, and then we need one of these here. Oh, you know what? If I do that, it's gonna... Can't walk through there, can you? Nope, you can't. Okay, so we need to do just a, whoops, just a small one like this. And that should do it. Then we'll put in, of course, some railings around that so nobody falls down and breaks their leg. We don't want that. Alright. There's our upper floor. Not sure how I feel about this middle part. Maybe we don't need this part. I mean, I don't need to have that. Like, I'm not super desperate for real estate, like ground area up here. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this area up here. I don't have a plan for it, really. So I think I'm okay with not having anything there. So let's put in a roof up here, and we'll call it good to go for now. Just a simple, same kind of roof as we have below. Nothing too fancy, but it'll look good. It'll look realistic. And then we'll put in our triangular pieces. What are these? It's just called wall. Okay. So don't blame me for not knowing what it's called, because even the Fallout 4 guys don't know what to call it. They just call it a wall. Alright, so this could be like an upper storage area or an upper... Maybe that will be the bedroom upstairs, and this will be like... this could be like a living room. Okay. Here's the kitchen, which if I do a kitchen over here, I'll probably get rid of these big windowed walls and put in like one regular non-window wall. Or, you know what, I could put in two, just put in one small, a small windowed wall like that. That'll work. That way you can see who's coming up the drive there, up the bridge, whenever you're cooking your food. Then we can have a little prep table area here and some shelving over here, be our pantry, and then even have a dining table over here. And then this will be our living room with our TV and stuff. And yeah, I'm a big fan of this so far. I like it a lot. This is good. It's a good looking little building we've created there. I think I am pretty happy with how this has turned out, except for maybe these walls. That might be a bit much. But these windows might be a bit much, and even those windows might be a bit much on the top. We'll see. Maybe I'll go back and redo those later, but I'm okay with this. I think it looks good. And let's plop down a bed while I scroll through 10 million beds that I will never use. I don't like the sleeping bags. Scroll through all those. I guess we'll do one upstairs since that's what we're going with, right? The upstairs is going to be the bedroom. So I might get rid of... In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of those big... I don't like the big windows. The small windowed... Because they're not very private, are they? they're like, I mean, you're open to the whole world with those, aren't you? That looks a bit more reasonable. Gosh, I'm dehydrated. I'm just trying to build some, you know, reasonable looking stuff here, game. Not, you know, let's try out with no windows there. I think I might like that better. Gives me more options for putting down other stuff too, like attaching stuff to it. One window over there is okay. Alright. My poor character. I am, like, in really bad shape for water and stuff here. What do I have here? Yeah, I got purified water. Why is that not bound to 5 like usual? Alright, and do I have any... I have food too, right? Good lord. I wonder if something is conflicting with the Horizon mod here, because usually you don't get thirsty that fast. That's kind of a lot of thirst all at once. Am I hungry as well? Yes, I am. Okay, so let's do some mole rat chunks. Noodle cup. Still hungry? Let's look at my aid here. What do I have to eat? I've got plenty of stuff to eat here. Okay, mole rat stew. Okay, I am well fed. Excellent. We're good to go. Alright, so I am happy with that building. Let's go ahead and slap a door on it, and we'll call it done for now. Actually, hold on. Go into the barn doors. Maybe you can't do it like that. Oh yeah, you can. There we go. Yeah, I want to open up inward. Otherwise, it's going to be in the way out there on the outside. Same for this one. How's that open? Yep, there we go. That's perfect. I can already see it. We've got our little coat rack hall tree over here, and we've got a couch and a TV and some chairs and stuff over here, and then we got the kitchen here with a little table over here, and then upstairs we got the bedroom. Maybe maybe I'll put a wall in, like over here, and have this be like a little guest room or something. I don't know. That'd be interesting to have like a guest room. So yeah, something like that. We'll just have the door be over here and over here. Of course, if we're gonna do that, we need to have. But I'm just digging myself in here, aren't I? Every time I make a modification like this, it's like, then yeah, actually you need this too, and okay, we'll just. But hey, it's going to be nice and realistic, right? It's going to be immersive, as MXR would say. Okay, yeah, it looks good. Of course, then we need a... Yep, there we go. Alright. Yeah, so we just have like a little guest room over here, or possibly storage. Just a bit more segmented, a bit more partitioned, a little bit less open up here. And of course we got our nice kind of snug, larger, well, not really snug, it's a larger bedroom, nice sized bedroom over here for us. So we can put a bed in over here for the guest room or whatever. Let's pop in some doors and call this good. Okay, interior walls and such are sorted out. That looks fine. I'm okay with that. We'll do some lighting here too. What time is it though? Gosh, it's very late. It's like 2 a.m., 2:30 in the morning. Let's go ahead and get some sleep first. Oh, wonderful. I'm ill. The second time I've gotten ill. So parasites. What kills parasites? You know what, I have no idea. I have plenty of food though, so I'm not that concerned about it. The food is not that big of an issue. So we do want some lighting here, of course. That seems kind of obvious. Oh, what kind of lighting do we want? First, let's get some. Let's get our conduits and stuff here. So we want a conduit on like each corner. You can line those up on the corner like that. And then we want one about half. Oh, that was loud. About halfway across here. That thunder is almost a bit much. And then we'll have one going to about the middle over here. Hopefully that'll reach over there. Yep, we're good. One on the corner over here. And we'll just complete the circuit there, because why not? And that should be enough, I think, to give the whole place lighting. Alright, so what kind of lighting do we want? I am a big fan of these things. Especially like on the front of these areas like this, because you can kind of snap them right into... Oh, we gotta connect it to power grid, don't we? Okay, right about there. Looks good. Yeah, cause I like that you can kind of just snap them right into the ceiling fixtures there, and they're just, I don't know, they're like, well, they're somewhat hidden. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Well, there's the front. I'm happy with that. And one more over here, maybe. These things provide a ton of light. And I think they fit well with barns. They look kind of impromptu, if you will. But I love how they look, just hanging there. That lighting, just kind of, you know, yeah, we had to have some lights here, so we just put some lights on a string. Oh, and I forgot. How could I forget? In the outhouse, of course, you have to have this shitty single light bulb, right? That's like a rule, isn't it? I mean, and of course, if we're gonna do that, we have to have a power conduit coming off of there. So let's do a. We'll just do like one of these small, like this, and then we'll have it coming off of the main building over here. Yeah, there we go. So now we got the crappy little single light bulb in there. And this comes over here. It looks like it's powering it. Even though it's not attached to it, it's close enough. These things do give power to the radius around them, so that looks pretty good. This is going to look great at night. I really think I'll be happy with this in the nighttime. I think this is going to look fantastic. I want to jump. There we go. Got it. So there's the exterior lighting. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna do some more decoration and stuff, but I'll do that stuff off screen probably. For sure I'm gonna want, like I 100% for sure know I want a ceiling fan in here, of course. Like that's a given, right? I mean, you gotta have a ceiling fan in here. That just makes sense, and we'll have one in here too. Let's do one. Let's do it over here, over the stove, right? Because you know it's gonna get like hot, and gonna want to be able to disperse the smell of our food cooking. You know, when you cook up some steak and onions and garlic and stuff. I mean, it smells good, but then like you don't want to smell it a week later. All right, there's lighting done. Gosh, I've been working on this for over an hour already. I've wasted like an entire day of in-game time just playing around, getting this thing done. But on the whole, I am quite happy with it. We'll do a nice, slow walk around the outside here. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. It takes too long. But yeah, I am really happy with how this has turned out. So let's get a nice shot around the outside here. Can I go in between here? I'm not sure. Yes, we can. Just barely fit in there. So I'm really happy with that. Looks pretty good. I could put in some windows, maybe some top windows in the top there above the roof, but I'm not sure if I will or not. This seems quite immersive and realistic. It looks like it should be here, in my opinion. Right? It looks good. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this video. In the next episode, we're going to be up north exploring the U.S. satellite station Olivia. So there'll be lots of combat. It's going to be our first real challenge, I think, in terms of combat. So looking forward to that. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.